How to become rich, slowly, 5 ways to save and build wealth. Learning how to become rich slowly rather than quickly is a time-tested way to avoid falling into the traps of get-rich-quick schemes that have manipulated people untold times. In 2022, the internet has become rife with so-called financial gurus that promote schemes designed to make people rich in an instant, and with very little effort on their part. In fact, all of the wealthy and successful people we celebrate today, from Warren Buffett to Elon Musk to Bill Gates, built their wealth over time. Invest in your financial education. Create and stick to a financial plan. Avoid debt and start an emergency fund. Invest consistently in a diversified portfolio. Increase your income. Before exploring possible ways to become rich or how to save money and become rich, it's essential that you make a long-term commitment to becoming more equipped and educated about the realities of money. Also, start reading more books and articles by successful people like Warren Buffett, Benjamin Graham, Ray Dalio, among others, as well as any investment-related blogs and authors you find interesting. It's really just about starting a healthy habit of learning, and if you are already interested in a certain subject or author in the world of finance or investment, then that's a great place to start. Some of the most important topics you should consider learning about include budgeting, saving habits, money management, passive and active investing, and retirement planning. Instead, you have to go back to the basics, bring out a drawing board, not necessarily a literal one, and create a financial plan that aligns with your financial situation and goals. Financial goals, where you want to be. These can be short to medium-term goals like buying a new car, making the down payment on a mortgage, or long-term goals like financial independence, retirement, college education for your kids, and saving to start a business, etc. These can be short to medium-term goals like buying a new car, making the down payment on a mortgage, or long-term goals like financial independence, retirement, college education for your kids, and saving to start a business, etc. Budgeting is a crucial part of financial planning. By itemizing your income and expenses, you can get a handle on your present financial situation. In this system, after identifying your income for the month, you divide it into 3 categories: needs, wants, and saving/investing. For example, your goals may require you to save/invest more than 20% of your income, while your financial situation, for the time being, may compel you to save only 10%. To become like those millionaires, you must first learn how to save money and become rich. Every interest you pay on debts is money you could have saved and invested. Yet, the reality is that most people take debt due to financial emergencies, unplanned expenses. So, how do you deal with financial emergencies without incurring debts? An emergency fund is money you save to cater for financial emergencies. It works as a revolving fund. Once you cater for the emergency, you return the money spent to the fund. Financial advisors have long advised that you have 3 to 6 months worth of your living expenses, which can be your monthly needs or your needs and wants, in such a fund. With an emergency fund, you can deal with your emergencies from money you have saved rather than taking on debt and paying exorbitant interest. For more on how to create and manage an emergency fund, read How to Start an Emergency Fund That Is Right for You, Smart Planning to Mitigate Financial Troubles. Any amount of savings you have left should be towards building an emergency fund, so you don't have to take on another debt while repaying existing ones. After building 3 months' worth of money for your emergency fund, then you can start committing all your savings to clearing off your debt. Once you are done repaying them, you can decide to add more money to your emergency fund. With debts repaid and an emergency fund set up, you can now focus on some more ways to become rich. The best time-tested way is investing. This question is a testament to the fact that saving alone cannot be a tool to wealth generation without investing. To build wealth, you need to seek investment assets that provide higher returns. In learning how to become rich slowly, you must invest your money in such investment assets in a way that maximizes your returns and minimizes your risk. One of the reasons we started off with financial planning and budgeting is that it helps you invest consistently. Long-term investing is the only strategy that can help you become rich from nothing. The longer you stay in the market, the less the risk of losing your money and the more returns you will have. One way to focus on the long term is to embrace passive investing. In contrast to active investing, where you regularly buy and sell securities in an, often unsuccessful, attempt to beat the market, passive investing involves tracking the performance of the market over the long term. The two common passive investing assets are ETFs, exchange-traded funds, and index funds. In learning how to become rich slowly and exploring the ways to become rich, you must learn to focus on both return and risk. One way people easily lose money to various investment schemes is that they are enamored by the expected returns without asking questions about the risk. One of the advantages of passive investing is its lower risk. However, whether passive or active, one way to further minimize risk is through diversification. You can diversify by asset class, invest in stocks as well as bonds, REITs, Bitcoin, market, invest in the US market as well as emerging markets and non-US developed markets, market cap, invest in large cap, mid cap, and small cap companies, and industry, invest in the finance industry as well as the healthcare and consumer discretionary industries, among others. Another advantage of passive funds is that each fund already has some level of diversification. For example, VTI, Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF contains 4,136 US companies that are diversified by market cap and industries. If you have what you want in mind, everything that you invest in should be working to push you further toward your goal, said Tiffany Welka, a financial advisor at VFG Associates. To summarize, to build wealth slowly, ensure you are investing consistently, monthly, preferably, in a diversified investment portfolio well designed to meet your investment goals. Finally, remember that the purpose of generating more income is to increase your investment savings and build more wealth for the achievement of your financial goals. Now that you have learned about how to become rich slowly, it is time to start building your own investment portfolio.